What's up, Aries? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries placement. When I split the deck, I saw the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like coming into your season, it's going to be filled with a lot of energy. But that energy is also going to feel brand new to you. So it does feel like coming into Aries season, you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of changes. Now, what's going to throw you off is that these changes are actually going to be in your favor. This is like getting the car that you've always wanted. This is like finally getting an opportunity to do something that you've always wanted to do. A lot of you guys have been remaining in your emperor status here, right? Like you've been controlling certain situations that you know you can control. A lot of you guys are controlling your control issues, okay? So a lot of you guys are realizing that not everything it needs to be like carefully watched or micromanaged by you. And so it feels like the energy is there for you in your season to kind of make sure that you're getting everything that you want. It's almost like the universe is like granting you with like, it's almost like a birthday gift. It's almost like it's your birthday month is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of good luck during Aries season. And it is going to feel like the universe is like just every day there's a new present from the universe. Okay, so this could just be retribution that's coming in for you guys as we are in a even year here. So I do feel like you guys are about to experience like new love, new money, new ideas, new friendships, new adventures, new experiences. Okay, Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with a Pisces in the next 48. You got the Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer. You got the Ace of Cups here. You got the Six of Pentacles. At the bottom you have the Four of Swords. You got the Three of Wands, and then you also have the Fool here. This is you guys. Look at you. A lot of you guys have been kind of keeping it low key, all right? With that Four of Swords, I feel like you guys have been, I'm hearing for some of you at your wit's end. But for others of you, I feel like you've been kind of keeping things on the down low here, right? Not really expressing to people like your plans, not really giving away too much. I feel like a lot of you guys could also be experiencing like new relationships here, new friendships, things like that. So I feel like things are already kind of culminating for your highest good. And I feel like things are turning in your favor, as I mentioned earlier. With that Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Fool, it's like I'm hearing your time is now. A lot of you guys have been thinking about what it is that you want to do, right? With that Three of Wands, what direction you want to move in. Do you want to move? Do you want to stay? Do you want to keep doing what you're doing? Do you want to do something different? And I feel like you guys are going to take a risk here with the Three of Wands to the Fool. I feel like you guys are ready for whatever this is. A lot of you guys, this is like having spent the winter focusing on like a business venture, right? You were like writing out a business plan, you were getting everything in order, you know, got your loans, you got your patents, your copyrights, you got everything. And the time is now, right? So again, it's like you've just been kind of keeping things low key, just kind of giving a little bit of information, not too much. So again, I feel like the time is now for you guys to go out there and make something happen for yourselves. And I feel like Aries season, you're going to see a really great return because of that. All right. Queen of Cups in the next 48. You could be dealing, like I said, with a Pisces or some sort of water sign here. I feel like this is you guys. Okay. I feel like you guys are pouring into your own cup at this time. I feel like with that Four of Swords, it's like maybe you have been literally taking baths, right? Maybe you're soaking, maybe you're doing, what is it, cold plunges. There's just something here that I feel has to do with some sort of like emotional venture. And what I'm trying to think what I mean by that, because I'm trying to understand the message that I'm getting here, is it just feels like a lot of you guys, you could be working from a different like angle. I'm hearing spiritual angle, right? Where Aries is mostly like now, hurry, impulsive, you can't wait. A lot of you guys might have been exercising a little bit of patience here. And again, because you kind of like put yourself a little bit on the back burner of whatever it is that you had your sights on, I feel like some of you guys are realizing like you're getting more bang for your buck because you're like, okay, this makes the most sense. Like if I stand back and I truly want this, why do I want it? So there's something here about having question about the things that you want, questioning why you even want these things. So essentially it just feels like whatever the energy is, you guys have kind of taken some time to realize like what's going to mean a lot to you, right? Because a lot of you guys could have been experiencing the fact of like, you could have experienced some sort of financial abundance here, but it didn't fulfill you. And so even though you have the financial abundance, even though you have the means, it's like kind of sitting back and like, okay, but now what? Like these things don't mean anything to me. So again, you've added some sort of emotional value to whatever this is. And I feel like moving forward here with the Chariot, I feel like that's the way you guys are seeing things. You're like, I want to love what I do. I want to love the person I'm with. I want the things I do to hold purpose, meaning, and value. And so I feel like moving forward, you guys are genuinely trying to utilize whatever that lesson was in this last cycle in terms of your emotions, and that it's okay to utilize them and it's okay to create abundance with them. In fact, that's how you kind of manifest a lot quicker, right? When you add emotion to whatever your manifestation is. All right. You guys could be traveling. You guys could be booking some sort of trip. You could be taking a day trip here in the next 48. Or you could be looking at flights to go somewhere during the summer is what I'm getting. So it just feels like you guys are wanting to get away here. Not necessarily from the day to day, but it just feels like you and somebody are taking a trip somewhere. So whether this is a friend or whether this is like a lover or something like that, but whatever it is, the energy is there for it. Okay, so I do see you guys moving forward and really enjoying the idea of whatever this is. I'm hearing bon voyage. You guys could be booking a cruise. Also, too, you guys could be getting a new car in the next 48. There's something about a driver's manual, so you might be having issues with a vehicle that you might have to look at the driver's manual. There's something, I'm hearing like a gear shift is stuck, something like that. But moving forward, I do feel like whatever car issue you might have in the next 48, you're going to solve it. Like you're going to figure out what it is like pretty quickly, okay? So I don't really see you being stranded or anywhere or anything like that for too long. Moving forward, like I said, a lot of you guys are opening yourselves up to the idea of emotions and love. And I feel like a lot of you guys right now could be in new relationships. You could be experiencing new people, or you're about to. Okay, I feel like in the next 48, some of you guys could be falling in love with somebody, or somebody could be falling in love with you. You could be spending a lot of time with someone and feeling like things are different, like you've never felt whatever this is. Someone here could be taking you by surprise as well, right? Because Aries tend to be very cynical. But it's like, it's funny because like you guys are the quickest to like love or to like fall in love, but you kind of keep that boundary up, right? And so it just kind of feels like you put love on the back burner, but it feels like someone's taking you by surprise because it feels like if you have a wall, they've like kicked it all the way down, is what I'm hearing. Others of you, you're pouring into yourselves, right? Keep pouring into yourselves. Keep going to the gym. Keep showing up. You know, keep running. Keep your goals alive is what I'm hearing. Keep pouring into yourselves. You guys are going to love the results that you get towards the end of everything, okay? And Six of Pentacles, I feel like you guys could be making, like righting a wrong here in the next 48. And again, I feel like a lot of you guys right now, it says happy end at the top there, okay? And it just feels like the more that you're pouring into yourselves, the more that you're realizing emotional maturity, right? Realizing that it's okay to have emotions, to manifest with those emotions. Like, you're human. So I'm not saying you got to be crying for things, no, but I am saying that it's okay to feel, it's okay to have that. And I feel like because of that, you're making things right. Whether you realize this or not, it's like people are feeling like, oh, Aries is going through some sort of change. It's kind of nice. You feel softer, but not like in a way where you're like, oh, that's weakness. No, no, no. It just feels like you're easily more approachable. People want to be around you. You have this energy to you that is very loving and enduring and nurturing here, or at least in the next 48. And so I feel like a lot of or a lot of wrongs get righted here in the next 48 because of that. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and resonates, Aries. I'll catch you guys in the next one.